it do, Kripple Krew, EDC with DBD, disabled but deadly, and welcome to another Tactical Tuesday. Thank you guys for joining me for another live stream. You know I love the Kripple Krew. I apologize for being a couple minutes late. I still had some stuff locked up from us being out of town, and I realized it at the last minute, and I was trying to get everything out and unlocked, and I ran a little late, but we are here. I'm going to start it off at the top of the chat. Let's roll it up to Pocket Privilege, EDC. What it do? What it do? Henry G, member of Kripple Krew, Inc. You know it. Mick Effin Ranger, member of Kripple Krew, Inc. Dropping them badass emojis. We got Eagle Scout EDC. Yes, we do, homie. So I apologize for not replying this weekend. I saw your message. Folks, I'm going to pause here real quick and answer my homeboy. I saw your message. I was doing stuff with the family because Deadly daughter flew out early Sunday morning. And then yesterday, Mrs. Deadly and I had a day together. But this coming weekend is my 3K. So not this coming weekend. And the following week, I am going to be in Arizona. But once I get back, we need to do a live stream together, homie. So it'll be early February. But we'll hook up on a Tactical Tuesday, my friend. All right, rolling on. What it do? The Jake. Good to see you, homie. Robin Dollar, member Kripple Krew, Inc. Tristan, my brother, member Kripple Krew, Inc. It's good to see the Kripple Krew. Boz Beast, my homeboy from the Netherlands, checking in. Member Kripple Krew, Inc. Dropping them emojis. Also, what it do? My brother Neil Mudd, a.k.a. the human Uber right now, running them kids around for all kinds of stuff. Good to see you, my brother. Member Kripple Krew, Inc., you know I love you. Let's see. Yeah, popping in the horizontal side now. Stabbing the like button on both sides, folks. If you're in that vertical side and you're only seeing, so much of my screen, and you would like to see the entire mat and kick it with most of the Kripple Krew, that horizontal live link is in the pinned comment. Staff Sergeant Maximus, what up and welcome back. Good to see you, homie. Justin Ronan, it's a banger, but it's also, here it is compared to the Pictus. Like the Bratva is a big knife. The Reich 802S, it's an over 8-inch knife. Here's the Bratva. It makes that look small. It's fun to say. It's fun to say the name of this knife like that. I know I could just say Bratva, but that would sound kind of dumb to me. It's more fun to say Bratva. But yeah, this Thor large or Thor L, Thor Plus. That's right. Thor Plus is kind of a beast. An 11.5-inch integral. Just nutty. This ships out this week. But I really appreciate getting to review such a crazy ass knife. Fifth pocket carry. Clint Crosby, what's going on? I wanted to have some, Titanium Tuesday fire out right now. We've got a couple in from I need to wipe those, from the Reich Katuo pass around group. And then we've got a couple on the table from big homie Fred the Lug. I appreciate him sending a bunch of knives into the channel to check out and review. That includes the Pictus and that awesome. I love that warning on that Tucson right there. This Pictus is fire too, obviously. Get these wiped down a little bit. There we go. That looks a little bit better. Yeah, this guy is fun. The detent on it is so good that it feels satisfying every single time. But that reverse flick, it just, the detent is, I wouldn't call it stout, but it feels just strong enough that it feels so good. Like, takes a little bit, it feels like, to build up, and then it launches. And I don't mean that in a bad way at all. I like a stout detent. And I wouldn't say this is like anything that Lefty EDC would call stout. But Lefty EDC would like this detent quite a bit. If y'all watch him, that'll make sense. Appreciate that, brother. Look at them badass emojis. Tristan working and lurking. If he doesn't get a chance to tag everybody, it ain't because he don't love you. It's just, you know, he might have had to drop the phone for a minute so the boss don't see. One Moon Collective, member of Kripple Krew Inc., maker of dope art. Why are you doing that, camera? Don't do that to me. Thank you. I guess it wanted me to share that today's Dixon is the hate breed Perseverance. I haven't worn this one in a while on a live, I don't believe. Let's keep scrolling. Blind Woo Jerry, member of Kripple Krew Inc. for 11 whole months. Says, hey, yo, Kripple Krew, what it do? We're going to give you a 4+ salute. Let's get you some acoustics by the mic with trying to do it without cutting my head off. I say that because I have found that the best spot to put the mic is on the brim of my hat. I clip it there so that when I had it on my shirt, either my beard would hit it and it would make a bunch of static noise, or my neck knife would bounce under my shirt and the sheath would click against the microphone and it'd be loud. But putting it on the hat works really well. I just got to make sure I don't, delete myself when I'm doing acoustics with something this large. I appreciate your support. I really do. I mean, this is a guy that, one of so many of you that not only is a member of Kripple Krew Inc., but rocks Kripple Krew gear from the Kripple Krew gear corner. I gotta say, I truly appreciate you, brother. And David, I'm gonna try to say this. David Judas, what's up? That's what I'm gonna go with at least. Welcome. Hope you're having a killer week so far. Yeah, the bone look on the Thor is, it is so detailed. And to do all of this milling from a single block of titanium, and then to carry it along the spine and make it just meet up so well. The engineers over there are just nutty. I can't imagine not only the time it takes to mill each individual block of titanium, but the time it took for somebody to figure out and program the CNC machine to do this. is its own art form. Insanely impressive. Practical? Nah. Absolutely lethal piece of beautiful knife art. And again, I'm very appreciative for having been able to check it out, because it's not like I can just drop $900 on one of these to bring it in to review for you guys. I can pay to ensure it's shipping. It's almost Feb. It is, but before February, don't forget, even more important, homie, this Saturday, the 24th, we're going to be doing the 3K giveaway. I am so stoked. The Kripple Krew is over 3K strong. Can you guys, I don't know if you guys can just understand how mind-boggling that is to me, that we're that big so soon, and I love it. I appreciate your support. So don't forget January 24th before we get to February. By the way, was I even close with saying David Judas? Steve L., member of Kripple Krew Inc., doing a 100 subscriber giveaway, by the way, with a really dope Miguron. That's something you're going to want to check out. Steve, you are a mod, aren't you? Yes, you are. You can drop your link, homie. You can drop the link to that giveaway video if you want. Hell yeah, appreciate you. Welcome to the Kripple Krew. Terrence effing Thunderberg. What it do, my man? How's life? Doing any fishing today? Yeah, I love my Dixons. This one, like I said, it's the Hate Breed Perseverance. This one was from, I want to say 2021 or 2022. Something like that. See, that's the reason that I love Dixons, by the way. One of the many, many reasons. You guys don't understand how many times these shirts have been washed and dried. I throw them in the dryer too. On delicate, yeah, but I dry them every time, and they all still look good. And these have been through, this one I've had for years. It's been through horrible weather on the bike. You know, my arms up on the handlebars. And I've been through, snow, hail, rain, heat waves. Well, I don't know heat waves in this one, because I wear the bamboo when it's hot. The bamboo shirts from Dixon. But these flannels, yeah, they're a little spendier than some when you first get them, but they last. I have no affiliation with Dixon, by the way. It's just, you guys, if you're anybody that's been here knows that I'm almost always wearing Dixon. They're comfortable, and they just always look good. My newest one is the Faithful flannel, the one they made for 49ers fans. And yes, I wore it when we got our asses kicked. I listened to that game on the radio for the first half, as we were driving up to where we were staying the night, where the airport was, to drop off Deadly Daughter. And then we stopped for dinner, and I watched part of the second half, most of the second half on TV there. Yeah, we got our asses whooped. It was bad. There's nothing else you can say about that except for I love my Dixon Faithful flannel. It's dope. Mr. Mouse, member of Kripple Krew Inc. You know what I just noticed, Mr. Mouse? I know you're one that likes to help out and drop links and do all that stuff, but you are not a mod, Mr. Mouse. Why can't, oh, you're in the vert side. I'm in the horizontal side. We did this last time, I think. Let me pop up the other control room real quick, and then I will continue scrolling and saying what up. We will get caught up. I am going to use this moment to say thank you to everybody who watches these on the replay. Even if you can't kick it with us live, I truly appreciate you. Did I open the wrong one again? I did. Because you were on the vert side. I opened the horizontal. Where is the vert? Here it is. And where is the mouse? There you are. Ha! Found you. Man, that was like a Where's Waldo or something. And I don't need both control rooms open, so we're going to drop one. We're going to go to this one. And you know what else? No, we'll do that. We'll do that in a minute. Let me get caught up on everybody. Bonnie, what's up? Good to see you. I got a little fifth pocket knife for you here. You know, this might be a little small for what you like. You know, it's only 11.5 inches, but got a tactical folding hatchet and sickle. That's dope. Driving and lurking. If he does attack, man, you shouldn't be trying to tag people then. You can just give a general shout out and I'll tell everybody you love them. I mean, you can tag when you get home or get where you going, homie. I sound like your dad or something. Trouble Bunny. What's up, sis? Member of Kripple Krew Inc. It's good to see you. I appreciate that, my man. I appreciate that. Yeah, definitely has a strong alien vibe. I always think of big homie B&A, the human cheat codes, bless Ripley. I'm not comparing the two knives. It's just the bones, the spine always makes me think of the dopest Ripley yet. A very Geiger-esque. Yeah, absolutely. It's insane. That's really is. Speaking of what it do, Hood afternoon to you. This is Donnie B, aka Duns of the Clown, aka Bless Knives, aka Laser Ghost Knives. All the aliases because you never want to be caught slipping. What's Hood, homie? He's working and lurking. If he doesn't tag y'all, it ain't because he don't love you. It's because he's making some dope ass knives. That's messed up. Wiggles is all curled up in her bed, all comfortable and shit, all four paws together type comfortable, looking all cute. And she just let out a nasty fart. I can taste it. Man, that's messed up. How does something so cute taste so bad? Ginger Fisher, member of Kripple Krew Inc., dropping them badass emojis. They do. Reich makes some of the most insane art knives, and then Katuo takes it and puts it into something EDC friendly. Yet still, you know, with amazing design work. Ordering the new Cochlear Nucleus 8. Ooh, get another Moto knife today. Ooh, a fixed blade. Oh, the Metal Gear Solid one. That's right. You told us about that one. Robo Steve-O. You're only this big because I put all your stickers in the bathroom mirrors at truck stops. Unfortunately, you put my phone number there too. Man, I've been hit with a slew of some of the worst pictures. What's going on, Romo? I see you in that bird side. If you want to kick it with the rest of the crew, the horizontal is pinned. I appreciate you. Brother. It's the American version of your last name? Giudici? Oh, okay, Giudici. David Giudici. Okay, I'm just going to call you David right now, but I wanted to make sure I had it right. Miranda, new to channel. Good afternoon. What's up? Welcome to the Kripple Krew. Glad to have you here. Aries EDC, what's up, my brother? What's up? Here's a log at the salute. Aries EDC is working on a ton of knives right now. He's got some beautiful customs. He's got something that well, you'll find out. But Lagatha, as you know, my Aries EDC Spike, she's with me everywhere I go. Lagatha, salute to brother Aries. You can get your blooms and your thorns at White Mountain Knives, and code DBD drops them down below $50. Plus, you can go to the Couture, the Kubi website, and get the new. We'll show them in a bit. We'll take a look at the rock hopper. The rock hopper looks great. I want the green micarta black wash blade. We'll take a look at the rock hopper in a minute. But on the Kubi website, you can get those, and code DBD saves 20%. So our brother Aries now has 3 production knives out with more on the way, and he is damn busy on them customs. Big salute. Oh, don't forget, he hit 4K too. He had an awesome giveaway for that. Hell yeah, exactly. Welcome Miranda Keith to the Kripple Krew. Let's see. Jesse, what it do? Member Kripple Krew, my brother from the wet side. How you doing? Steve L, come shoot the shit Thursday, the 22nd, 7 p.m. Eastern for the giveaway of a Kershaw Bel Air, a Jimmy Crow custom, Rosecraft OG, and a Miguron Pinum. There's the link for his giveaway video, folks, or the live stream. That's actually Thursday's live stream link. That's where you gotta be. You must be present to win. Those are some badass knives. Everybody needs a Jimmy Crow custom in their life. And the Bel Air is one bomb ass knife. All versions of the Bel Air made in America. Magna cut. Fantastic knives. Plus, like I said, everybody needs a Jimmy Crow custom in their life. I've given away many Jimmy Crow customs in the past. This one is mine. This is the first knife that he ever did the lightning etch on. This is my QSP Parrot. It's got a sunset dye fade on it with flame anodized hardware all around, and then the awesome lightning strike. My QSP Parrot, this is my, like I said, my Jimmy Crow custom will never go anywhere. Listen to that. That's got a fantastic thwack. The QSP Parrot, such a phenomenal knife that you can find for $30 and less sometimes. But tune in to Big Homie Steve L's live stream on Thursday, 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific. That's a pretty dope giveaway, homie. Folks, and as you see, always, please, always feel free to drop your links to anything you've got going on. You know I'll give you a shout out. You know we want everybody to know about it, be able to tune in. So always, if you've got something going on, definitely drop a message like that. With that 11-inch keychain knife. Yeah. Oh, I'm almost caught up on the. What's up, Sever 7? Yeah, the Reich 806S is very, so smooth. Whoop, that was me. And It's a good sized knife that carries like it carries like a smaller knife for sure. It doesn't take up a whole lot of pocket presence while giving you an over 8-inch knife that you can really get into. This is one of the more EDC friendly Reich designs, a classic one that they actually brought back for a limited run. There is a Reich Couture affiliate link in the description of all live streams and reviews. If you ever want to pick up a Riker Couture, that does help the channel, but that's up to you, of course, whether or not you use that. The Chest Buster. That's right, the Chest Buster Ripley. I don't remember what I called it. Did I call it that? I already forgot. See, it was a really good pregame session, as you can tell. I forgot if I called it the Chest Buster already. Yes, absolutely. Blessed knives are dope. I don't know. And so going forward, are the like folders like the Ripleys and such? Are they no longer going to be called Blessed Ripleys? Are they going to be called Laser Ghost Ripleys? I'm just curious. Replicant EDC, what it do? Folks, if you're not following Replicant EDC, that's another great account to follow. Guy also has the Nomad EDC podcast with two other big homies. Only 7 spots left for a dope hand-forged Burning Stables fixie with a home-owned blade. Ooh, sounds like a dope waffle. Actually get more resolved if you put his link in at the truck stop bathroom and say for a good time, join this link. Robert Willoughby, what's going on? Good to see you. That knife reminds me of something that died. I like it. I can see it. Again, just insane artwork. And to pull that out of a single block of titanium is crazy impressive. And like the action is great. The detent is tuned perfectly for such a giant knife. You break the detent, it's flying out. And it's actually not nearly I'm not going to say it's the most comfortable Reich that I've held, but with all of this, it looks like it wouldn't be that comfortable, and it's actually pretty ergonomic. It does not feel bad in the hand. Again, this isn't a knife that you're planning on doing a bunch of work with, I wouldn't think, but beautiful piece of art. Let's keep scrolling. I'm going to get caught up. I know I keep getting sidetracked. Aries has a knife he made that's similar to that, and it was beautiful. Aries, I love all of his patterns. Everybody knows that I want my next Aries EDC to be a Bloom Cliff, and then after that, I need to get a micro. And I'm sure I won't be done after that, because he just has so many dope patterns, and he's always coming up with more. Scrolling. Breakfast dab time. Yay. By the way, y'all know our homie Sever's got some knives coming out with Couture and with Kubi. I'm going to tell you, I saw a little something that got me real excited. You guys already know I was excited for one of these knives. And that there was like 2 things that I was like, if this was, it would be baller. And I just want to say, be ready, folks. Be ready for our boy Sever 7. He about to have a phenomenal 2026. That's all I can say. Hell yeah. And you're in the right place if you love knives. Yeah, this one does have a lot that executive look. You could easily carry this in an office setting or a date night. You pull this out. Pull this out as your steak knife. You've got a full size knife, but it's not overly scary to people. It's clean and classy. You pull out most, over 8-inch knives at a nice restaurant, and people give you funny looks. I know from experience. Yeah. Okay, fully rebranding to Laser Ghost. Roger that, homie. T's 2 cents. Member of Kripple Krew Inc. Also a phenomenal up and coming knife reviewer. If you're not following my boy T, make sure you give him a follow. He's checking out some of the dopest knives. Dad Taxi, I go, listening and lurking. Tell the kids I said what's up and I love them. Check out our homie One Moon Shop. Real like homie knife art from a homie. So he does some dope art from community knives. Not just that. He has other cool art. But check out his art of like community knives and you'll see what I mean. Dope shop. Check him out. Bosty Croc and KB Protocol are about to land. Ooh. Yeah. I got bouncing from work. What it do? Good to see you, homie. Scrolling. Alien Romulus. Burning Stables Motley with the Harmonious Suite. You got your waffle. Word. Yeah, word knife. Blue Minotti effing Ninja says, who ain't stabbed that MF and like button? Yay. Blue Minotti Ninja, member of Kripple Krew Inc. And man, so much more than that to the channel. Good to see you, brother. Hope you and sis are doing well. Man, I'm pumped for you. I can't wait to see it. This explosion is going to be fun, and I'm here for it. And you're going to see those designs here. And make sure you're following Sever, of course, so that you can see his designs. Well, the best therapy is kicking it with the crew and flicking something you love. Grab something that's fun to flick, kick it with the crew, and unwind a little bit. If you partake, then it's really nice when you're kicking it with the crew, burn a little something, and flicking something you love, or a shot of your favorite. What's the 1 second from the bottom? This is the Gecko Customs Pictus. It's it just feels phenomenal. I'm gonna pull it up and share it on the screen here in a moment. Inset liner lock, Magna cut steel. This isn't marked. I don't know. I don't know because this one's from Fred the Lug. I don't know if this is a prototype of the Pictus or if this is one of the production versions, because it could be either with homie, but it feels so good. I know several members of the Kripple Krew have the Pictus and love it. That blade shape gets me every time. Y'all know I'm super horny for the warnies. And let's share that on the screen real quick. Gecko Custom Pictus. out of stock there. I was checking. It shows it on Blade HQ. Let me see if anybody actually has them in stock. It was $239 on Blade HQ. Yeah, they seem to be sold out everywhere. That's what I thought. But here I'll show. Oh, it's S90V. My bad. I said MagnaCut. Let me share this. That's why I wanted to pull it up. Because I'm not too familiar with this, and I haven't had a chance to do much with it since it got here because we were spending the last of our time with the Deadly Daughters. So I haven't done any research on it yet. But Best Deck is the OEM. They were like, as you see, $240. But they seem to be sold out everywhere, which is what I thought. Chris Kitts, what's going on? Good to see you. I see you're over in that vert side. You can definitely pop over to the horizontal if you want to see the whole stream, or you can stay over there in the vert and just kick it. But it's good to see you either way. One day we'll butter my toast with your laser ghost. Yay, yay, yay. The Vapor. I mean, they're all dope. They're all dope. But the Vapor is my favorite. Word. Here's a link to the full-size horizontal. Roger Baker. I am doing well, homie. I am. I hope you are also. Good to see you. Tried, but your wife needs a break sometimes. Flicking the mole segmental is amazing. Yeah, that's one that I should have soon. Right now, MoleSect is at SHOT Show Vegas, and which is their first time showing there. That mantle is one that I got to get hands on. Plus, let me grab my 808. I got a dog in the way of my Ultim drawer, so I'm kind of reaching over and looking. Here we go. The 808S Sustain is absolutely a top 5 budget knife of 2025, period. End of story. With its S35 VN blade, insane action, awesome milled Ultim, titanium backspacer, and pocket clip. You could get it with G10, but why would you? I need to get the titanium 808D or the K. That one looks dope. And yeah, that mantle is beautiful. Homie Jason got some badass knives, by the way. He's the one that's been telling me for quite a while that I need one of these. And he wasn't lying. This knife makes me happy. It gave me that first flick feeling, the triple F first flick feeling, and then you take a look at everything it offers with contoured, milled titanium. Even the pocket clip, like the frag is milled inside the frag texture. There we go. You can see that texture inside the frag. Textured titanium backspacer, or milled titanium backspacer. We have plenty of access to that liner lock, and one of the best detents I have felt in a while for all flicking methods. And then the ergos are great. This one is 14C. This is one I'm going to have to pick up. You were right about it, homie. I love that warning. Found this. Oh, the smooth scales is available on Blade HQ of the Pictus Custom or Gecko Customs Pictus. How much is the smooth scale version? Is it the same price? If you want to see the sickest one, you check out the Chewest Be Sexy. Yes, yes, the Be Sexy, Sexy by our homie BE EDC. We are gonna share it. The Pictus XL. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh. Yeah, we'll check out the Be Sexy in a moment. You have the same right 806S. This is in from the Reich Couture pass around, and it is a great knife. Like the comfort level for a CEO style knife is excellent. I'm typically not the biggest fan of most CEO style slimmer knives because from my hands with the issues in them and the nerve damage and such, they get uncomfortable to use. But this is very comfortable. Beautiful knife. I'm glad I get to check it out. Burning Stables Forge, your ears must have been burning. Member of Kripple Krew Inc. What it do, homie? Mick been dropping that waffle link. Yeah. There is the Kripple Krew Gear Corner. Matter of fact, why don't we show the Kripple Krew Gear Corner real quick on screen? We're going to share this. This is where you can get your... I'm going to drop that off the screen for a moment, though. Whoops. Bow. Bow. Let's go. Okay. Let's go. Here we go. Hey. We got your Kripple Krew or Disabled But Deadly hats. This is the dad style caps. You can get that DBD logo that you're going to be seeing a lot more of. That logo you see right there on the Monster Glideman DBD edition. Let's scroll. You got your skull cap beanies. I need to figure out how to rearrange the order on the shop. We've got flags. You've got your vertical flag or your horizontal flags. You got your comfy shorts. Put this out in front of your house. Let your neighbors know you disabled but deadly and proud of it. Get your coffee mugs, your water bottles. We got the bigger waffle knit beanies if you like the bigger style beanies. You want to throw your hair up in there or something, we got you covered. Get your Kripple Krew or DBD hoodies. Rock them in multiple colors. We've had people order green, purple. We've had them order orange Kripple Krew hoodies. And very, very comfortable. Show your disabled but deadly status loud and proud. Get your trucker hats. The very first trucker hat went to Mick Ranger, merked out just like that. And get your t-shirts. Soft, comfortable, and looking fly. You know, of course, I think my own logo looks cool, obviously. But if you want to rock it, that's where you go. I got to get caught up on the chat. I'm way behind. Let me see. Damn, I'm way behind. Okay, scrolling. Let's see. G-Ball, what it do? Big homie G-Ball checking in over on the vert side. There is a horizontal side if you want to see the whole screen, brother. It's good to see you. Folks, you all are probably aware, but G-Ball is really the channel that got me into this community and help me find the EDC community and start talking with y'all and gave me the motivation to create my channel. Much love, brother G-Ball. And homeboy getting huge. Be shady. Huh, what's up? Good to see you, brother. Hope you're doing all right. Looks like I missed Ron Crow, maybe. I see Crow's blades. Yes, they did. They really did. Definitely on better days. Yeah. That's what we like to hear. All right. I will share that, brother. So I wonder if the Mild is a prototype or if they were only offered in one spot or something. Robert Jones, member of Kripple Krew Inc. What it do? Good to see you. Folks, if you want to help Brother Bluminati rebuild from that tornado, besides going to Brother Bluminati and Twisted Sis's dojo, where you can get some of the dopest merch available this side of my merch. No, seriously, he's got some awesome stuff. I have right. He's always right. Yeah. Where did he go? Oh, he's a ninja. He's hiding. Duh. I have their other logos right here as well somewhere. I'll grab them in a moment, but check that out. There was so much awesome gear on the Bluminati Dojo. That's one way to help. Our brother Brian F. Mitten State EDC made these ultimate challenge coins out of Ultim, micarta, and G10. He has them in several different colors of micarta and G10, different sizes of the inlay. And these are only $20 on the EDC roundtable. And $10 of that goes to our brother Bluminati and our sister Twisted Sis, his wife, to help them rebuild. You get an awesome piece for your everyday carry. It might be your first and only piece of Ultim. It might be, if you're like me, I don't know, your 30th piece of Ultim. And this is part of my daily carry. $20 for handmade, and $10 of it helps our brother in the community. I know one of my mods will drop the link for me, but you know, I saw people talking about Brother Bluminati rebuilding, and that is one way that you can help. There he is, Ron Crow, member Kripple Krew Inc. What I do? If I didn't say what's up? Dale, what you got to go before I decide 4 knives. What's up, Dale Lane? Good to see you. 239, but still sold out. Didn't have a mill scale option yet. Word, gotcha. Like I said, I hadn't had a chance to research it yet. I just know that, damn, it feels good. I know Be Shady bought one. He's got to pick this. I know that. I think Bluminati might have one. I don't know. I'm not sure there, but I know Be Shady does. A V2 of the Be Sexy. We're still going to take a look at that. Remind me in a minute when I get caught up. Yes. Oh, yeah. You, the miss, and all puppers were saved. That's what matters. Those badass emojis. Scrolling. Robin Dollum gifting a membership to Kripple Krew Inc. I appreciate that, brother. I really do. Let me scroll and see who got it. Roger Baker. Hell yeah. Welcome. I see people dropping the emojis. Robin Dollum, thank you so much for the support. Here is your Glideman DBD edition, currently on display in Las Vegas, Nevada at SHOT Show, and available February 1st. Or available to win this Saturday. Here's your Glideman DBD salute. Thank you for the support. Here's an acoustic shot. Don't they sound good? Thank you again, Robin. I appreciate it. Welcome, Roger Baker. 7 spots left in the waffle. Oh, that'd be dope if they go before tomorrow night's live, folks. Man, all videos by our boy Fabs to Run are legit. He has been just constantly leveling up his game. But the Noxus, he's got a dope one for. He's been dropping amazing stuff for, and I do see I've got some stuff to catch up on here in my Instagram. We will get to that in a moment, but he has some of the dopest stuff dropping. The Noxus is one that I really got to get hands on. I can't wait for the best Techno Dreki. That one is going to be so dope with the pinky flick. And don't forget, after the drop of the Glideman DBD, soon you will be able to see my next collab with Homie Fabs to Run on our collab edition of the Genkai. I can show that in a minute too. Yay, yay, yay. Better day at work. Back to 100 soon. Hell yeah, hell yeah. That's what matters. Get back to 100. Yay, yay. Leon checking in from France. What it do, homie? Good to see you. And you've been around forever. But where are you in the chat? I can't find it. I'll deal with it later. I was going to mod you up, but I can't find you in the chat. Oh, it's because you're on the vert side. You're on the vert side. That's why. You can definitely bounce over to the horizontal if you want to see the whole screen, homie. Here's the link. Only $20 for the waffle spot handmade knife from Burning Stables Forge. Oh, man. I feel for you, homie. I feel for you. You definitely a member of the Kripple Krew for sure. Support your friendly neighborhood ninja and Twisted Sis. There you go. There's the shop. William F. and Hornbossel. What it do, brother? Working and lurking. Good to see you. Hope you're having a good day at work. And Richie. Yo. Man. And they're available right now. They ship pretty quickly. Pardon me. Much love to you, brother. Definitely. Much love, brother G-Ball. Oregon Lottery ain't as fast or efficient as you'd like it to be. Takes time. It takes time for sure. Ultimate Challenge coins. There's the link right there. Only $20, like I said. $10 goes to help our brother Bluminati, Twisted Sis. The other $10 goes to our homie Brian F., who made these. Check out all the shops on the EDC Roundtable while you're there. Absolutely. Sounds like it, homie. Sounds like it, David. Derek Thor Eel. What it do, brother? How are you doing today? Hope you're having a killer day. I think I'm almost caught up on comments. Giving up on the furnace? Man, it's still messing with it, huh? It's still giving you fits. We got Rachel Jordan, member of Kripple Krew Inc. What's up, sis? Dropping those emojis. How are you doing today? My cane is a custom from Brazil. Oh, that's dope. I need to get a nice custom cane for sure. I really do. I use a cane everywhere I go, and I have switched to a wooden cane. I used to carry a folding cane out of convenience. But if I have to hit anything, I'd much rather hit something with a wooden cane. And so I do use a wooden cane now. Plus, Evil Homie BDB would say that one of the benefits of a solid wooden cane is it's permissible in areas where weapons aren't. And like I said, solid wood always does better than folding aluminum. That's what Evil Homie BDB would say, at least. That's why I need to get a custom cane. Kane Miranda, member of Kripple Krew Inc. If I didn't say what up, what it do? Jim Miller, working and driving. He's super lurking. Good to see you, brother, member of Kripple Krew Inc. Hope your day's going great. Man, chat is. You do have a pick. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. Chat is going nuts. I love it. I'm trying to get caught up. I'm almost there, I think. Matt Conklin, member of Kripple Krew Inc. Good to see you, homie. Hell yeah. Look at all them badass emojis everybody's dropping. Making sure I don't miss anybody. Yay. I appreciate that. I definitely have an American flag hanging up in my garage. I have flags set. They're all hooked on magnets to the garage door. So that when the door's closed, I've got 5 flags hanging across it. But when I open the garage, the flags go to about, I don't know, 8 to 10 feet deep in the garage, and they hang there. So when you're going by outside, you don't really see into the garage very well when it's open. And making flags was something that was just, that was it. When Bluminati made the first one and asked if I liked it, I was like, oh, hell yeah, let's do it, homie. Take it easy, brother Mud. He's carrying the Flightanium B, Flightanium Arcade Light, Kaiser Drop Bear, and the Kaiser Muskrat. Have a killer day. We all love GBZ, and my knife addiction is your fault. Chilling outside with 3 layers on. Oh, yeah. It's cold here, too. I don't like it. Cold steel walkabout stick. I'd like to add that. I'd like to get the cold steel, not the shillelagh, but the one that's one size larger that looks like the Irish blackthorn. But it's one size larger than a shillelagh. That'd be a cool one to have. G-Ball, she sounds hideous. Man, I love you, brother. Thank you so much, brother. Folks, that store, I would not have it, and it would not be where it is without Brother Bluminati. He has created most of those products that you see on the store for me, and given me the logos that I have used for anything that I've done on there. I can never give my brother enough of a shout out. All right. We are caught up. Now, let me grab the other. Boom. Very exciting for me. SHOT Show going on right now in Vegas. Monster and Wixco are at SHOT Show in Vegas, showing off the Glideman DBD edition at SHOT Show in Vegas. That is an insane feeling to me, folks. Insane feeling to me. At Freddy's got the MBK, Monterey Bay Knives, Rosalinda, Kaiser Harpoon, and Tempest Microburst. Beautiful. Beautiful. Found the horizontal. What's up, Leon? There you are. And like I said, you've been around forever. There you go. Now your name's the right color. Good to see you on the horizontal side with the rest of the crew. But the Glideman DVD edition right now at SHOT Show in Vegas, soon to be on sale, February 1st. 250 were made. And this Saturday, one member of Kripple Krew Inc. is going to get a chance to win one of these, their choice of satin or DLC. As you can see, a Lynch Northwest Spyderco wire replacement clip fits perfectly if you're not a fan of wire clips, so you can get any finish you want from Lynch Northwest and throw it on your Glideman. Oh, they did such a great job on these. And I'm going to show you, before we take a look at the carries, let's look at the next DBD collab. The next DBD collab will be a collab with Brother Fabster Run on the Katsu Genkai. Gonna have milled Ultim scales. He already has 4 versions available. And now we are collaborating on this one here. We have not come up with the official name yet, but you are going to see this knife very soon. And if you want to check out either the budget or premium Genkai, there is a link in the description for Katsu, and code DBD saves you 10%. This is the DBD Samurai to go with the other 4. I got to scroll back down real quick. What do we got here with the Genkai? Oh, that's in his story. I'll check that out. So, JK 4.0. Oh. And the DAAYUUM Wolf. Whoops, wrong button. Let's go back here. Boom. And the DAAYUUM Wolf. I love that DAAYUUM Wolf. Is that? I thought that was the Archer. Tactile knife, so that one's USA made. The DAAYUUM Wolf is such a gorgeous blade. I love that blade. But something I'm seeing, J Cape, is grail. That's super grail status to me. That and the LEK. Super grail status right there. J Cape is dope. Today's carry for our brother Tristan is Spyderco PM2s and PM2s and S110V. And then the Elmax Spear Point, the ugliest PM2 ever made. You gotta love it. I still need one for the collection. With the wave feature. Awesome carry, brother. This is the Darth Maul Max by our brother Aries EDC. This is a custom build. Beautiful. Our brother Aries starting to get into big knives. I like that Kydex sheath. Oh, that looks dope. Man, that's a good size fixie right there. That's his largest pattern currently. Our brother buys beast with that Dovo. You guys know I need me to get a nano shark. Oh, that nano shark is so cool looking. I love the textured tie. That is my as far as fifth pocket knives go, my #1 grail. You guys know I love me some Shark Lock. That's such a dope knife. Our brother One Moon. Oh, we got that beautiful TRM tag along. Folks, you're gonna be able to win one of these on Saturday. You can tell by the flipper tab. It's a Sharp by design. Don't tell me it's the Derecho. Is that the Derecho? I think by Sharp by design. And we got some awesome pocket jank. I like the Bad Mother Trucker. Dope, Hank. You gotta love it. Great shot, One Moon. Ooh wee. Is that a JR's? No. That's a good looking blade. Ooh, look at those scales. I like it. I like it. What is it? Still haven't wanted a grail, but maybe along the lines of a gold class Benchmade, like a 940. Oh, homie, my grail list grows. Back to the work, Lurks. Much love, brother B Shady. Much love. Programming HTML, JavaScript, pedal, hobbies. That's awesome. Oh, I saw that. I think I saw it on Instagram. That thing is, I want the new one. Today's carry, the Eldorado and Bannex is ETO 545 and Magna Cut. Auto is the Benchmade Claymore and D2, the CRKT Bowie, Minimalist, Neck Knife, Arc Belt Pro, and Mo. Carry of the day for Lone Star Cowboy Chicken in from Turkey, the Titanium Lucha with titanium handles and a lion steel pouch. Yo. Yeah, see, that's the thing. I do like wire clips, and I have several knives that I have left wire clips on. I took this one off of one of them just to make sure, because that was one of the things I required was that you would be able to use a Lynch Northwest Spyderco wire replacement clip, so that I could tell you guys exactly which size fit. And you can use this one, you can use the stubby, and you can use the modular. So there are many ways to customize it, and with all of their finishes that you can do, you can make it stand out. This one will eventually get one for sure. But I don't mind carrying with a wire clip at all. And it made it easy for me to make it the first lefty friendly Glideman. None of the other Glidemen are lefty friendly. And I thought about going with a milled clip on these, but I wanted these to be easily reversible. And so as long as it could fit a Lynch, you can get either this deep carry style or their modular milled clip. So definitely ways to make yours your own. Currently carrying well at home an OLED i3T and a Spyderco rock jumper, fully serrated. Yay, yay, yay. Real fan of S110V. Trying to think. My S90V collection is starting to grow. But I don't have any S110V. Yeah, I don't have any. It's a Shawnee Skinner with scales you put on it. Nice. I like it. BurningSableForge.com. Dude, he's got some badass blades. Definitely leave the DLC wire clip. And the black clip looks great. And, oh man, I love how the logo pops. That logo, designed by our brother Bluminati Ninja. I wanted a cane because I walk with a cane crossed with a sword. You know, I've got my very first logo came from a handicap, my handicap parking placard. I wanted a skeleton with a knife on the wheelchair. And I rock a cane. And so I wanted some type of cane dude. And Brother Bluminati punched up something that my son had sent me. And we got our cane guy. And I wanted a cane in any logo that goes on any knife that I have, any design that I have, I should say, or collaboration. So the first two knives that you're going to see it on are collaborations. They're not my personal designs, but they're my version, what I think is the perfect version of that knife. You know, this to me, with the flipper delete, the DLC, the inset liners, beautiful milled, chamfered Ultim, like the milling on this, even the diagonal milled, the raised lines are milled in a different texture. And reversible pocket clip. Like, this is what I think is the perfect version of Pharaoh Monster's Glideman. And I needed a logo that could go on collabs or designs. And Brother Bluminati came up with this one, and it works great. It's exactly what I asked for, DBD in a skull. Like, he did perfectly. And there will be a very limited amount of these poker chips in Saturday's giveaways. A few of you are randomly going to get these. A few winners will get these in their prize packages. Prefer to carry left, feels more natural to you. Then easy switch with this. My year carries for the week are the Civivi X1, CRKT Burrower, and Off-Grid Rapid Fire Viper. Yay, yay, yay. Hell yeah. Have a great rest of your week, Leon. I hope you're able to make it this Saturday for the giveaway. It'll be the same time as we are live right now. If not, I understand it. But we have a bunch of stuff to give away. Matter of fact, we'll take a look at some of it here in just a moment. Carrying the Civivi Elementum in D2. Yay, yay, yay. My favorite version. Oops, stay, buddy. You're okay. I see how close you're out of the chair. I won't run you over. The doggy's right up on me. You're fine. Go back to sleep. My only Elementum is the OG Elementum button lock. The before the Elementum 2, when they released the Elementum button lock, it's a gravity style button locks that open and close. This is my favorite Elementum. It's a little larger than the standard Elementum, and without the flipper tab, oh, the ergos are great. You got a bigger hollow ground blade in 14C. This one I like so much that now that the Deadly Daughter is gone and I'm going to get caught up on creating content, I know it's been slow coming out lately, folks. But when the Deadly Daughter was home visiting from college, I was spending as much time as I could with her. But we will get caught up on creating content, including swapping out, doing a Pimp My Knife episode, murdering out my Elementum button lock with titanium scales that Mrs. Deadly bought from me to go along with the milled tie pocket clip. This will be all murdered out, and I'm looking forward to it. This is one of my favorite budget knives. It was one of my, this is my very first button lock, actually. And I was really just starting to get into the modern knives and knife community stuff. And it's still one of my favorite button locks of all time. And I've reviewed a lot of them now. But this will get some titanium scales thanks to Mrs. Deadly. And I think that's going to look sexy AF. And it'll probably start getting more carry time again. Not that I mind the micarta. I've always liked it. It's just, I haven't carried as much on the budget knife side lately. Except for ones when I'm reviewing them. Put this away. Scrolling, kneel to the Mac, member of Kripple Krew Inc. What it do? I was trying to find a good spot for it, right? So one of my number one goals for this build was that I wanted to keep the satin version under $100 with discount code DBD. We just got there on the satin. It is $99 and change after code DBD. But I wanted to put my logo somewhere, but where do you put it, right? There is not enough flat on this blade, and I don't like billboarding on the grind itself. I'm not about it. Didn't want that on my knife. So the next thing you do is you go to the pocket clip as a thought. But we did the wire pocket clip. So to keep it ambidextrous and to help keep that cost just under $100. So then you think about the pivot, but that raises the cost too much. That might be exactly where it goes on the premium collab when we do the premium Glideman collab soon. But to do that on this run, I would not have been able to keep the run under $100. So I finally thought, I was like, wait, with Ultim scales, we should be able to laser the liner. And so they put it on there, and I think I think to me at least, and yes, I'm biased as hell, I know, but I think it looks cool. They made me very, very happy. I will say, but I think it looks fantastic on both of them, and I'm really excited to see it in your hands. Today's carry for the Jake is the Kunwu Padre, the Woobin G5, the Lynch Northwest Beekeeper, the Awesome Hanks, Inky Allegory Front Pocket Wallet, and Citizen Pro Diver. Oh, yeah. Only 6 spots left in the waffle. What up, Pocket Privilege? I did see you were the first person checking in the chat today. I appreciate you. I see you popping into both sides and stabbing that like button. One of my grill knives ended up being the worst knife experience I've ever gotten and gone through purchasing anything in my life and opened my eyes. Word. That is something. Because I have a wish list, knives I'd love to get or check out or just experience. and I have a grail list. And I do definitely build the grail list knives up quite a bit in my head. And a bad experience with a grail knife would be way worse than a bad experience with just, a random knife you decided to purchase. We're going to move some of these rikes out of the way. I'm giving them a little bit of a wipe down before I put them away. These Brava. I love the Couture Gangster series. The Yaxa, the Triad, and the Brava are all very cool. Definitely tactical AF. You have a nice chunky grip that is so locked in, and that sleek tactical style blade made for thrusting and puncturing stuff. And then a nice choke up spot. Look at all the jimping and the thumb disc for when you're doing regular EDC stuff. Love all the gangster series from Couture, and the Brava is just as cool as the others. Listen, those are acoustics. That's some beautiful acoustics. I love these knives when they're talking to us, We're going to put these away for the minute. This is one that I really dig, that I would like to add to collection one day. I was putting away the Fred the Lug knives now, and I figured I'd show a couple others from that pouch that he sent in for review. Listen to this. Oh, she stopped when I put my hat over there. Wiggles is next to me, passed out in her bed. She was dreaming. She started growling and making cute little noises. I was going to share the noises, but she stopped. She always senses the camera, man. She hates it. Another one in this pouch from Fred the Lug. The beautiful acoustics. The Vero Avid 1. Oh, listen to those. The Avid 1 was Vero's budget knife. Getting it, and I do budget air quotes because I don't mean under sub $100. What I mean is this was their first sub $200 knife. But of course, when you throw the titanium build on it, it does raise the cost a little bit. Another knife from Fred the Lug. Listen to these acoustics. Ah, sounds so good. But what I wanted to toss out on the mat was a couple of other things for us to look at. First, I have been rocking my new TRM tag along in DLC. Ooh, with that, they call it bolts. I call it Wolverine camo carbon. The DLC tag along is so gorgeous. And I want to remind you guys that this Saturday, somebody is going to win their own tag along. Magna Cut, beautiful stone wash, forest green G10 with an awesome finish on it. Feels so good in hand. USA made leather sheath with an ulti clip, the perfect pocket dropper. Somebody's taking one of those home this Saturday. Penguin, standard and mini, tiny sog on a keyring, and a Nikon C1 light. Nice. Finally ordered the Excalibur in red and black carbon fiber. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh. That's going to be dope. Todd Carr, member Kripple Krew Inc. What's up? What's up? Good to see you. About to fire the Siri chick. American flag scales for the Elementum. Scrolling. How much is which one? My knife? I don't know how far back I am. I'm 5 minutes behind. If we're talking about my knife, homie, you're probably not. You're probably talking about one of the ones I was flicking and putting away. So we're going to have to get caught up and find out which knife you were talking about before I can answer the question properly. Okay, I'll take a look at that in just a moment, brother. Would you win? Would you win? One on Rob's? Hell yeah. You want a PM2? Oh, shit. That's an awesome win. Hey, Neil Mac, much love, brother. Have a fantastic rest of your day. Congrats. That is dope. That is, all wins are awesome, of course. But winning such a cool knife from such a cool person, that's dope. Rob is just good people. Hard to do all 42 hours. Ha ha. Lefty, what's going on? I want it. I want to check it out. I really want to check it out. I want multiple Ramlock knives. The mini MSI jumped to the top. The mini MSI jumped right to the top. But I want an MSI. I want a Stitch badly. I want to turn down an amphibian. It's not me. I've played with one. It's just not me. It's a good knife. I'm not saying it's not. But that SOCOM Ramlock looks wicked cool. It's one I definitely need to check out. Like mini MSI for me, that's still a little higher on my list. But I wouldn't turn any of them down. I need Ramlocks in my life. I played with an MSI original, and I've played with an amphibian, but that's as far as my Ramlock experience goes. So far, unfortunate. I need more. Come here, buddy. You're a good boy. You can't be that close to the chair, buddy. Yes. Oh, I know. You were sleeping. Good boy. I love you. Go back to sleep. Just stay on your bed. Then the chair won't bump you. Yes. Here's our spoiled dog shots. Oh, I know. I woke you up. He was on the floor right behind the chair, and I bumped him. And then, it's It's a rough life. It's tough being a dog. I don't know how they do it. I do know I couldn't do it without them. Wiggles hates being on camera, by the way. I'm getting the side eye now. She's so cute and hates it so much. You're okay. Do. The Slim does look pretty sexy. I would check it out. I do love Spatico though. Anyone who has a Deca V2, I highly suggest getting OG titanium scales. You know me, I do want another one, but I'll never change the scales on this Deca. Now I got the Blade HQ exclusive DLC and Magna and Ultim when they had it available. And I'll never change these. This was the first knife that I bought with Ultim scales on it. And I absolutely love this DLC Magna Cut Warney. This knife has been through some shit with me. So many miles on the bike with this in my fifth pocket because this is the one this was my main knife that I never worried about it getting wet. And this has been through some horrible weather. And got the Lynch Northwest titanium clip on it. Of course, had to do that. And I will say, I threw Kaiser Springs in it. And it the wax with Kaiser Springs. I love the Deca. I do want to get a clip point Deca to have one. And I would like to check out OG scales for it. With the, you know, they add a little bit of handle length on the XL scales for it. And I would really like to check a set of those out on another Deca. But this one, unless I find like a backspacer for it, that's about the only other thing that had happened to this one. That's a great first win. Hey, Roger, have a killer rest of your day, homie. Love the Slim. Yeah, see, that's what I would do. I'd get rid of that flipper immediately. Immediately get rid of the flipper. Okay, Bluminati's gonna have them stacked ass pockets. We got the Yo Jumbo, the MSI, the Concept Leviathan, the Kasami, and Thunderhead, and Fireball, the QSP Hedgehog, More Maker Trapper, the Aries Raptor, the Shawnee Skinner, customized by him, the Baton 4, the Artfeld Pro, the Top Dog New Breed EDC, Forrest Hanks. Oof. Always, always, always got them stacked pockets. See, they look so sick, homie. That's one that I do really want to get. The Stitch is a dope. I like the look of it. I love a forward choil, especially with the nerve damage in my hands. I like to be able to choke up on something when my hands are twitching so that I'm, you know, less likely to need more super glue and band-aids. And the Stitch looks like I could really get up in there on that. As you can see, from my first collab, we went with a knife with a big ass finger choil. It doesn't really fit the style in the second collab. So the second collab doesn't have it because it would look really funny. Does anyone want to trade a like new and box UTX 85 for a fully serrated or fully serrated Ford MSI? So Matt has a like new in box UTX 85 fully serrated, and he's looking for an MSI. Green handle with Magna Cut. Have a mini MSI loaned out to somebody. Dude, that would be dope. That would be awesome. I would love to check it out. When he gets back, please let me know. Hell yeah, always fun to have to go outside with the puppers. Yeah, poor babies. They're so abused. You got clones? Yeah, I want the real thing. Yeah, they do. Boxers definitely need that playtime. Todd Carr, always with the stacked pockets, the Leatherman Surgeon accessory, solid power pints, Hack Fieldmaster, Cold Steel 8010, Kaiser Nitro, Milita V, or Kaiser Milita Nitro V, Dimco Nanoshark Cub. Nanoshark or Shark Cub? 20 CV, fifth pocket, SBK Sasquatch Rex 121, Olight i3T, and Arkfeld UV, and Robivon A3. The Kripple Krew always has the best pockets. Yeah, you know we love puppers. MSI with thumbhole. Probably nothing that won't be repeated. I mean, you know, I repeat myself at times. Titanium scales. Oh, I said OG, didn't I? I did. I was talking about the OG. You have the Flitanium ones. I haven't checked out their tie yet, but I love all the other scales that I've checked out from Flitanium. And these ones look great, and I'm sure they're about to feel great on the knife when I throw them on there. So I bet they would feel so much better, especially if you had the FRN Deca. But you could get Flitanium scales and get them right away, unlike OG, and get titanium scales for a Deca. You can find Decas on sale with MagnaCut under $130 quite often, and then throw some titanium scales on it and have yourself one bad ass knife. Notice an AI buy yesterday. Bought a Grand Gripper Brass Brigade, believing all the hype, and turned it a whole bunch of drama. Oh, I'm gonna get the North Mountain Blade version. That's what I want. Next Saturday for Eagle Scout EDC. Brew some coffee, waiting for the knife. Oh, waiting for a Zahn. Damn. Yeah, we got have to run, pick up the wife. Please listening in. Roger that. Roger that. Looking for today. I'm carrying the Tempest Downdraft and the QSP Penguin Glide Block, Ace Beam Pokelit AA. Hell yeah. Scrolling. Looking to get some Flitanium Griptilian scales. Yeah, I like their aluminum ones. You know that. After code EDC with DBD, I paid $25 for this set from Benchmade or from Flitanium, and they were marked as limbs. And at the time, I have put marks on them carrying them. But at the time, the only mark I could find was one of the, I put the other scratch. There's two scratches there. It was like one little nick was the only thing that I could find that looked blemished to me. They feel perfect, and they really changed the feel of the mini grip for sure. It's so much more solid. It didn't add much weight to it at all, but it's way more solid in feeling in hand, and just turned it into a knife I really, really like. You guys know I'm not the biggest Benchmade fan, but I do actually have two now that I like. I'll unhook that for you, Bubbies. No, okay. Yeah, I'm trying. You're laying on it, though. Where is it? I'll get it when you get up. The Mini Freak is my other, and I won't be looking for scales for the Mini Freak since I got the SHOT Show 25 Ultimate exclusive. Christmas gift from Mrs. Deadly with the Ultimate and the purple M4. But my Benchmade collection has doubled. I got both of these last year. And so I guess you could say Benchmade's booming. Now I just got to find anything else that I like. Like Titanium making a knife, perfect. So they do add a little bit to ups of girth and or width and length. That would be hella comfortable. Just like they do on with all of their 80-20.5 scales. That goes on your short list. The crew is aware. I'm not a big bug out fan. It didn't, even after I pimped mine out, it didn't fit my hand. I couldn't carry it comfortably. And I had a bad experience with that knife from the moment I opened the box. And it soured me on bug outs. I do believe strongly that this is a superior knife for the money. And I also prefer, personally, I know there's a lot of bug out fans. Obviously, they sell a ton of them. And I know people love them. And if they fit your hand, great. My sister loves them. My brother, Jimmy Crow, loves that. They're perfect for his hands. But I think both of these are better bug out replacements. And the Deca is my favorite of the two. I do like the Deca better than the Bel Air. The Deca is just, especially the Warney, obviously, for me. This is the knife I love. And this Blade HQ Ultimate exclusive is one that never leave the collection. Yeah, North Mountain Blade does some awesome blades. They're doing a lot of really big stuff. And they have a lot of nice EDC stuff as well. And their Sanmai SLD magic is always some of the sharpest knives I've felt from the factory come from North Mountain Blades. Every one of them is consistently a razor beam. And even the Chop Plus, which is chunky AF, still crazy slicey. Their blades come wicked sharp, and they ship Band-Aids and iodine Q-tips with them because they know you're going to cut yourself. They ship the Band-Aids that they send are at the absolute best Band-Aids that I've ever used. They're a Japanese brand, and they are amazing. North Mountain Blades always has a phenomenal unboxing experience, and they provide a lot of value for the money. But I love their Band-Aids, not gonna lie. I'm gonna let the dog. Oh, fun! But at least the furnace is fixed, brother. At least the furnace is fixed. Oh shit! If it ain't one thing, it's another, brother. I'm gonna let the dog out real quick. I'll be right back. You gotta go potty too, bud? You need out wiggle butt? Yeah. You need outside wiggle butt? You're a good girl. All right. And speaking of Northbound Blade, this Chop Plus with the Lee Williams kickstop will also be in this Saturday's giveaway. This was made, as they said, for our larger American hands. And it is very comfortable and so solid. The liner for the liner lock it's got some nice thickness to it, we'll say. This thing is rock solid. Yeah, I agree, Dale. I love titanium stuff. Their knives, they're my number one import knife company of 2025. From the arcades to the beef to the concourse to the re-release of the Theory, they are my number one import knife company of 2025, and their accessory game is so lit. Carrying your 8025 with JG10 to a TIE Fighter Lynch clip recently. Yay. I have a TIE Fighter Lynch clip. On which one of you has the TIE Fighter? Is it this one? Oh, I know where you are. There it is. I have the TIE Fighter Anno on my OG 20.5 with the 3V. Yeah, I love Lynch clips, Spyderco, Dimco, Hogue, and I'll soon have them on Benchmade, but I also have them on the DBD Glideman. I have them on Devo knives, like Lynch clips. Lynch clips are the way to go. Lynch clips and Flitanium accessories. Take it easy, Pocket Privilege. Have a good one, homie. 90s Benchmades were so cool. Have a Fly Tie PM2 and Mini Osborne scales. Nice. Badass emojis. The BM successor. Still, it is. They're like, and here's the beautiful thing about the knife world nowadays. It doesn't matter what you look for in a knife, you can find it. Whether you like imports or despise them, and you are US only. Whether you think Spyderco is the ugliest thing made, which was me. I used to think Spydercos were fugly. And, you know, whether you think the Bug Out is the best EDC knife ever made, or you can't stand it, there is something for all of us in this knife world nowadays. And we live in blessed times, folks. I can love what I love. You can love what you love, and we can still share it together. Brashear Bear. What's up? Good to see you. Hope you're having a killer day. Still at work. He can't tag everybody, but he sends his love. Other EDC is a Rocks on Flex companion with Marlin Spike. Gerber Dime, your Elementum, and a Rocks on Phantom. Yay, yay, yay. I have the full Flex series and the Phantom. Awesome tools. Awesome tools. Shipwreck Bug Out's pretty dope, and the heavier scales make it feel better. Yeah, I know. Gareth didn't care for the Bug Out much until he got the customized titanium scales and put the tie scales and tie clip on it. Then, you know, he started carrying it and he liked it. Yeah, it's just not for me. I had a lot of issues with mine. That was one thing I didn't care for on it, but there was a lot for me, and which is cool, you know. And it also seems it was funny. Said this to brother Jimmy Crow when he commented on my latest Bug Out video or my latest Benchmade video, on the Freak series, and I told him, I'm like, you know, it does seem though that each one of us, all of us in the knife community have it, but every knife reviewer also has their nemesis brand, the brand that they try to like, that pisses them off with each new knife they open. For me, it's been Benchmade. That's been my nemesis brand, but it's the number one American knife company because it's better for others. But you know, that's what's so fun is we can all love what we love. It's LD Magic, yay, yay, yay. KSK, what it do? What it do? What are we having for lunch, homie? Remember Kripple Krew Inc. Yeah, which Northbound Blades? Don't forget, folks, code DBD always saves you 10% at Northbound Blades. They already have great prices, but always use code DBD. Ordered a few Sharpies, some stainless steel, 2 titanium tips. Those are always good to have. Did you get those from Tack Knives? That's where I get it, most of mine from Tack Knives. Titanium bit accessories. Yeah, you got a handle to understand. True that. True that. I love a lot of things. I just can't own them. Cantaloupe and yogurt. Okay, okay. Oh, I have tried. Trust me. I really tried building the Bug Out to something I could like. I ended up trading it because I just couldn't make myself like it, no matter how I built it up. I love my mini grip enough that it's going to get a Lynch Northwest clip on it now that it has titanium scales. I do really enjoy my Mini Freak. Do I think it was worth $300? Hell no. But I got it on sale for $180. Mrs. Deadly got it for me for a gift. At $180, I was willing to send her the link. But at $3.25 for the standard Freak, I think it's way overpriced. But that's me. And I don't mind the Freak series knives. Like, I like this a lot, especially this particular limited version. And this is going to get a lynch clip. But the Mini Adira, I hated with a passion. I still need to review a Claymore series knife. I think I could like a Claymore. I would like to. Well, the first DBD edition knife is the Feramonster Glideman DBD edition. We took the Feramonster Glideman, and first thing, and David, you don't know this, but my motto is flip or delete the world and cover it in Ultem. So we got rid of the flipper immediately. Don't need it. Gone. Covered it in Ultem. Gotta have it. But it had to be premium. It had to be insanely milled. And it had to feel premium in your hand. I'm very, very picky about Ultem. I have over 24 Ultem knives. I know the difference between good and bad Ultem. And I was very picky. Inset liners, so that we could have nice, smooth, rounded edges. Titanium backspacer. Lefty friendly. And it fits a Lynch Northwest deep carry clip. These are on show right now. These are being displayed at SHOT Show Vegas. I could not make it because I'm traveling next week to Arizona. But these are on display at SHOT Show Vegas. This is my first collaboration, and these go on sale February 1st. There were 75 made in satin. These will be $99 after code DBD. Use code DBD when you purchase one, please. Save yourself money, but it helps me track. I need it to keep track. The DLC, let me wipe that down real quick. This is 100% true DLC. And, oh, by the way, over 154 cm. DLC, we made 175 of these. And these will be $111 after code DBD. We made 250 total, kept it a very limited run. That was my decision. And these will be on sale February 1st. The next collaboration is coming with Big Homie Fabster Run from Katsu, and that'll be in the next couple of months. And that's a collaboration between myself and another content homie on his design, but my version of his design. And then I am working on my own original designs that I hope to have this year. If you were to say, like, you know, my favorite knife to modify, and one that you'll hear a lot about, is the AD 20.5. The shark foot rendition has always been my favorite look on them. And I think this is not only one of the best knives ever made, but it's my favorite to customize. And during the 3K giveaway, we're giving away not one, but two brand new AD 20.5 shark foots. I brought one in, and then homie Jim Cox sent one in with a set of Flightanium G10 scales and skiffs. So one of the winners is going to get to modify theirs instantly, but two people are going to get to win my favorite knife to modify. But if you asked anybody on here what DBD's favorite brand was, and the knife that the company that the Kripple Krew is all about? The answer is going to be TRM. Is my favorite knife company and knife peoples. The Neutron 2. We'll go back to the giveaway knives in a minute. The Neutron 2. Adam with the Mike Irie hollow grind. Bulldog Rev B 2025 American Knife of the Year. Absolutely. Bulldog Rev B and my favorite crossbar lock. And my favorite fifth pocket knife, the TRM Holier Nerd, is back home after being out for review. And my favorite production fixie of 2025 was also TRM with the tag-along series. The DLC is mine. The Stonewash is going to one of you on Saturday. We've given away multiple TRMs thanks to Homegirl Marianne and the whole team at TRM. And I'm excited to give another one away. This would be like my #1 most recommended brand. But as far as DBD knives, yes, 2026, we are starting to get DBD knives. That's a long way to answer that question, I guess. Holding a mini Adira right now, and it's sweet. See? That's the nice thing about the knife world. We don't have to agree. And there's knives for all of us. You probably wouldn't. I don't know if you saw my mini Adira review. You'd have to go back about 6 months. But I explained why I personally am not a fan. But I also say that if you love it, love what you love. Carry what you love. Buy what you love. Derek Frio, Kunwu's that for you, and Kunwu was that for Brian F as well. He literally hates them. Spider Goes Ugly, that's what I like him. Medford for you, look like a some, but they don't fit your hand. Yeah, yay. Your nemesis brand is Spyderco. PM2 is the worst knife you had. Blade play to hell and back was Grail, but get CQC done by a crackhead. And I personally have had great luck with Spyderco. I have no blade play on my PM2s. This PM2 warning was mad Grail level for me, and is one of my most cherished knives. And I still really, this year, I will get a PM2 Tonto, guaranteed. It's going to happen. I thought it was going to happen at the end of last year, and it didn't, but it will. But the PM2 warning, one of my favorite knives of all time. Two Sons that for you. You want to love them, but you've had really bad experiences. It happens. Yep. See, everybody, we all have them. Yeah. Their textured Ultim is great. They did a great job with the Ultim for one. I was worried about that because I don't like their Grivery. So I was worried about their Ultim, but they did a great job with it. And the purple Cerakoted blade looks really cool with the Ultim to me. And the action and Lockup are phenomenal. This one showed up perfectly centered. Yeah, this is a great knife. Like, this showed up right. But I still don't think I think the original $300 price tag is crazy. But I love it. Yeah, I haven't even done anything to it yet. This is the SHOT Show special edition. It is going to get a Lynch clip. It's going to get a creative finish. One of the ones with purple in it. I'm thinking it might be a UFO clip. I don't know yet, but it's going to have purple and dark colors in it. So it will get a Lynch Northwest clip. But these scales are they made them just for SHOT Show last year. The Ultim scales and purple Cerakote. And I was lucky enough to get one at the end of the year on sale. I wish I could claim credit for it. Shaman a lot better, but still, see, and Shaman's another one of my grails. Yeah, bye-bye, little Flipper, gots to go. Yeah, Flipper, delete the world. Yeah, I'm going to be way down by the border. The Presidio 2 does look pretty cool. I will say, it looks good. They just debuted the SHOT Show Presidio. You were just gifted a Claymore? Oh, damn. That's awesome. That is one of their knives that I really want to, I would like to buy, but I don't like the price. The butterfly tax gets me. That's why I don't, I might have to pick one up on the secondary. See, oh, Jason Beecher, what it do? From the Motorcycle Safety, that's awesome. That's a killer knife, man. At least it looks like it. They've always looked dope to me. I haven't handled one, but they look really good. I don't own a single serrated blade. I'm trying to think. I don't own a single serrated blade, except for like a replacement blade for my Roxxon Phantom or something. I don't own any serrated right now. I was trying to think. I love my PP knives. I love it. That's awesome. That's awesome. I love to hear that people want to get the DBD Glideman when it comes out. I really do love hearing that. I hope these sell out. I do. And making a short run and forcing the price down to where I have. I'm not trying to make a ton of money on this. What I want first off and foremost is for Kripple Krew to get to experience what I think is a killer EDC knife now in the perfect form. And it's really to test and see if it's, it helps to determine if we're jumping on the premium version collab. But this first run, I kept the numbers really low because I want whoever gets a first run DVD edition to know that they got one of 7. They're not individually numbered, but to know that you got either one of 75 or 175, but that you got something that was, you know, limited. It's not like it's going to drive the price up on the secondary and make you money or anything. But I think it's cool to have something from a smaller run. And I wanted the first run to be special. I don't have a Veritas yet. I like the looks of it more. The Militant isn't so much me. And at Good Knife, I reviewed it. Good Knife. I reviewed minis. Good Knife. I reviewed the fixed blade. Good Knife. It's just not my style. The Veritas is one that I do want to check out. If you love it, rub it. Kurt White, what's going on? Good to see you. Para 3 is neat. Yeah, the Triple B. That's one that I would like to get. Currently, the Para 3 I'm rocking is the Salt lightweight version. And this is one that I want to put, whoop, that's me. I want to put aim front scales on this because they add, my hands are tripping right now. There we go. Fingers was spazzing. But the aim front aluminum scales add a second washer while only adding 0.03 or 0.3 ounces. So I do eventually want to upgrade this to those to check them out. I'm going to let the dogs back in real quick. I'll be right back. Wiggles is smacking that door. Are you cold, pretty girl? Is it cold? Oh, pretty girl. What, you guys think you get a treat or something? Do you think you get a tasty treat? I know you don't want bacon. You want crunchy. I know. I'll get you a crunchy. She wants bacon. Yes, is this what you want? Is this what you want? Oh, crunchy. Oh, bacon. Happy dogs. Okay. Love you, pretty girl. Oh, you are chilly. Your ears. Oh, warm your ears up. Your ears are so cold, Wiggles. Your ears are so cold. No, Daddy's still alive. You're a good girl. Ooh, yourself, pretty girl. You're a good girl. I can't wrestle right now. You're a good girl. Love you. I don't know if you guys heard little Wiggles hollering at me. All right. See what I missed. Bruce Blades and Scallywag Tactical are your least favorite brands? Yeah, the UFO would look good on it. Bruce Blades D2. We had nobody likes that. The Nerd is a fantastic knife. Fantastic knife. So, if you're talking about the TRM Bulldog, I didn't like the original Bulldog as much as TRM's Phantom. The Phantom was their first blade with the Riverlock, and I liked it a lot, and they discontinued it for the Bulldog. And the first Bulldog that I reviewed, nice knife, I just didn't like it as much. I thought it was all right. When the Bulldog Rev B came out, Marianne reached out to me and asked me if she could send me one. I wasn't expecting the lizard skin 3D tie, but all the stuff that I had talked about on the original Bulldog felt so much better. Listen to this ting. I love that ting. Everything feels so much better on the Rev B. And like I said, this is my favorite crossbar knife. And this is my #1 USA made knife of 2025. With the lizard skin 3D scales, this is some of the most comfort I've ever felt in a knife, period. It feels made for me. It feels like I'm home when I hold this knife. I feel like I'm home. And you can get these starting at only $200 after my discount code, with G10 scales. But these are just like most of the TRM lineup. They have the quick change scales. So you can take the scales off without messing with your pivot at all. Scales pop off. You can swap new ones on. And if you want to get a Bulldog and save up for titanium scales later, you can also always do that. My code also works to save $20 on the titanium scales. But I think this is, well, I can't say much more than it's my #1 American knife of 2025. Mini Presidio 2 Carbon Fiber Elite also took you almost to, took a finger off. That's a good bench made. Almost. Okay. Gerber paraframe that's serrated. What it do, Min State EDC? Good to see you, homie. We was talking about you earlier. We were talking about you later. Don't even make sense. We were talking about you earlier. And dropping links to the Ultimate Challenge coin. I'm reaching into Evil Homie BDB's pocket right now. But had to travel this weekend to take the daughter to the airport. And, you know, it's always Evil Homie BDB might have had this in his pocket at all times. I don't know. But you can get your Ultim, there is one, or acrylic in a bunch of patterns. Marlin spikes also from our homeboy Mitten State EDC. These are fantastic for NPEs, non-permissive environments, according to Evil Homie BDB. I wouldn't know. I follow all local and posted knife rules and weapon rules at all times. But Evil Homie BDB says you should never be anywhere without something that won't make that tingo beep. And these are less than $30 from our homeboy Mitten State EDC on the EDC Roundtable. And he's sending the sick neon green acrylic one for Saturday's giveaway. Somebody's going to win one. I appreciate that. Still planned for the 1st. I don't have any Z-Wear yet either. Oh, I want that. Protect Scapegoat Magnamax. Oof. Son of a beacher. Budget Veritas is sweet. That's one that I'd like to check out, is the Veritas. They do look good. That's just part of the lightweight thing on the Para 3s. I don't know if they're doing that with the new Para 2. Because I see the drop in our PM2. I see the drop in PM2 lightweights now. And I don't know if they're running a single or double washer in those. But I mean, I guess I don't know. I guess it's a little less weight to not do it. But like, I get it for the lightweight, whatever. But I do want to put a second washer in this with some of those aim front aluminum scales, because I just think having it be that much smoother would be dope. $17 there today. Ew, that's no fun. Got the firmest back on. It's been the warmest day since it broke. Of course. Murphy's friggin' law. I don't have any ProTech yet. The Avalon, and that one's not me. I can see why some people, or why people will, not some people. I can see why people will think it's beautiful. It's just not me. I would rather have like an Oligarch or any of the Chavez or a ProTech S&G. The Avalon just ain't it for me. Yeah, I love that king. You got the lizard skin Adam. Oh, hell yes. David the Fifth, member of Kripple Krew Inc. Isn't it a beautiful, beautiful knife? The lizard skin really feels good in hand. The Adam is just a laser beam. Such a great EDC knife, a great slicer. This one has the Mike Irie hand ground hollow grind on it, which is just nutty deep. I love the Adam. The Adam frame lock dropping soon, and so is the Pitbull. That is the #1 automatic on my list, is the Pitbull from TRM. Yeah, yeah. Like I said, I always recommend that everybody follow the rules, of course. Of course. Right, lawyers? Even homie BD though, he says, fuck off. Yeah, I have a couple of Cold Steel FGX items that I carry. The Delta Dart is one that well, not me, of course, but even homie BDB always has. I'm gonna grab that real quick in NPEs because it goes right into a boot. Like I may or may not, even homie BDB may or may not have had the Deadly Daughter carry this last week. Drop it into her boot. She had cowboy boots on. But the Cold Steel Delta Dart, this is a fantastic NPE tool with a lot of texture. And you can get these Securex sheaths on Amazon. I think I paid more for the sheath than I did for the tool because the sheath was like $9 and this was like $6. But this one, according to Evil Homie BDB, goes very well into a boot. And then, where did I put? I just had her carry it. Here it is. And then this G10 with sheath. This is one that Evil Homie BDB likes to loop the static line around his belt or belt loop, and then put this in the waistband. You can always open the waistband for a second, let it drop down your leg if you need to, but then get it right back up with the static line. And then when you're in, you can keep this in with the handle sticking out with this in your waistband. And according to Evil Homie BDB, I wouldn't know. This is a paperweight. This is one of my paperweights. But Evil Homie BDB may or may not have had Deadly Daughter rocking this when she went to PBR last week. Yeah. Yeah, I love you guys know I love TRM. You guys know it. Mini bug out in LMAX for $175. See, now that pricing is getting much better. News of Vexron button lock. Go Bunny Kung Wu. Absolutely love that yellow Spider Cope. It had snake and don't tread on me. David the Fifth with the $2. Did I swap studs on the Atom? No, I did not swap studs on the Atom. I apologize if I missed a previous question, but thank you for the super chat. the $2 super chat. I really appreciate it. Big shout out. Here's some TRM acoustic salute. Salute you with the atom. These are the studs. I don't know if they, because I think that the first atom that I reviewed had studs like this, that you could put the little TRM O-rings on. This might be just for the Mike Irie customs. Are your studs like this, like the doorknob studs? Really smooth. They've got like that doorknob ledge, and you see people putting the little O-rings in them. Okay, yeah. So I thought that the first atom I reviewed had studs like this. The first time I reviewed in any TRM, the Human Cheat Code, homie BNA, Brand New American, sent me his Neutron, Atom, and Shadow. And I thought that both the Neutron and Atom had studs like this. I do absolutely prefer these. This pyramid style, it's just easier to grab. Like I get used to the doorknob style, but at first it was definitely not quite as easy. And I haven't thrown any O-rings on mine because I did get used to it. But these studs are so easy to grip and rip. I don't know if they sell these studs separately on their website, but they must be part of the Mike Irie custom. I did score this secondary from a big homie who has a beautiful TRM collection. Take it easy, Miranda. Hope you have a great rest of your day. I know you can't find them in GTA 5, even though people think so. Your Atom has the stepped, but your Neutron has the O-ring style. I wonder if they made a midline switch or something. Is your Atom a Mike Irie? It's not. Okay, that answers that question. I wonder if they made a switch at some point. Something I might ask Marianne. Everybody needs more TRM in their life. I still need a Shadow. I need a Pitbull. And then I'm going to start on the frame locks. Then I need a Neutron frame lock, and then I'll need an Atom frame lock. I'm really hoping to work something with TRM this year. Really hoping to. Also, we are working on a knife. I know this goes back. Whoop.